Good morning, guys, and welcome back in Computer Applications for Mechanical and Industrial Engineering. In this lecture, we'll start by the script, how to write a script and to save it on Matlab. Because as we know, guys, if I write down some commands here, like for example, a is equal to 3, Matlab will execute these commands. However, I cannot save this file. Why to save a file? Because in fact, this file could be used by the user more than one time. Each time he can open this file and run it, and then this MATLAB will execute the commands. Not only this, guys. If I need to change any commands in the command window, I can do this. I should go back, find this command and type it again, and then click on enter, and then this command will change. However, in the script, I can edit any command, and that's why it is called also editor. So you can edit any command and you can save it, and this would be your own script, your own editor, and this is only for you. You can run it and it will be in your personal library. Now guys, how to open a script? In fact, you should go here to a new script. So here guys, you can see that Matlab will open this either in a separate window or in the same window. So in this editor guys, you can start the same as in the command window by CLC clear all to clear all your variables and your command window. However, here guys in the editor, you will not execute each command one by one. You will write the text or you will write your command, and then you can click on run so that Matlab will run all these commands. You can, on the other hand, check if your commands are true by running this script, for example, by running the script each 3 to 4 commands. Or if you want, you can run it for each command, but this will make you lose a lot of time. So you can run it if you want to check because you're now beginners, but for me, for example, I will write all the script and then run it, and then from the errors I can edit this and then I can save it. Now guys, let's start by a very simple example in this lecture to see what is the function of this script. For example, assume that I need to find the roots of a quadratic equation, and I know that the quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c. So for example, if I need to find the roots of this quadratic equation, I should first find delta and then find x1 and x2, and I'm gonna go to the simplest example where delta is positive. Alright, so basically I should define a1, I should define A, B, and C. So let's define A as 1, and let's define B as -2, and C as 1. Now here guys, this means that my equation is x squared minus 2x plus 1, which is basically x minus 1 squared. Alright, so this means that x1 and x2 should be the same and they should be equal to 1, and delta would be equal to 0. So let's find delta. Delta is what? Delta is b squared minus 2ac x1 will be equal to minus b minus sqrt of delta all over 2 times a sorry, this is minus 4ec, and then here x2 will be equal to minus b plus sqrt of delta over 2 times a. So now guys, MATLAB, if MATLAB wanna run this editor, MATLAB should define first A as 1, B as minus 2, C as 1, and then MATLAB should find delta, then MATLAB should find x1 and x2, and I'm gonna run this script. How to run it? You should click on this run. Now, if you did not save your editor yet, MATLAB will ask you to give a name for this editor. If not, if you have already saved this editor using a certain name, MATLAB will only run this editor. So I'm going to click on run here, and then I should define the name of the script. But you should know, guys, that the name of the script should be without any spaces, alright? So it should be without any spaces, like the name of the variables inside MATLAB. So I can put some numbers, I can put some underscores, but I cannot put space. So basically, guys, I will define this as try roots, let's say, or no, let's define this roots with 2s, because I think I have another root in my documents. So I will click on enter, and then you can see that MATLAB has run this code, and in my workspace I have A, B, C, delta as 0, x1 and x2. Now guys, let's close this roots. So let's close this script. What if I need to find the roots, but for another coefficient, so for another ABC? If I run these commands in my command window, I cannot edit these commands. However, since I have this in a script, so I can go to the current folder and search for roots, and this is my roots, right? I can double click on it, and then you can see that I can open the script and change. Let's say, what if I need to change this B to be 0 and this C to be minus 4. Alright, let's run this code again, and then as you can see, delta is 16, x1 is minus 2, and x2 is 2. So this is how you can write a script, and this is how you can run it. Now, what you should know, guys, basically in this lecture is that if you want to make sure that this script name is not available in your documents, you can write, for example, exist on your command window. Let's say that you need to find out if roots is already the name of a certain file inside your documents. So what I'm going to do is to write this command, exist space roots, in your command window, right? So if you write this before saving your editor, and then you click enter, you can see that the answer here is 2. What is an answer of 2, 1, 3, 4? Any answer that is not 0 means that the answer is true, which means that yes, there is roots inside your documents. Now let's say exist Nagam. Is there a Nagam file in my documents? This answer here will be 0, which means there is no Nagam file in your documents, and you can call your script Nagam. Alright, because if you call your script by the same name, MATLAB will replace this name, will replace this script. So in order to not be confused, first of all, before calling the script, try to find out if there is like this script in your documents. Now for you as beginners, you will not find this as annoying, because in fact you don't have such a big number of MATLAB files. But for me, since I have a lot of functions and I have a lot of files, I should make sure that this file will not be replaced by another new file. Now guys, what if I named this file by an invalid name? So why I want you guys to go over this error, because in fact you can face this error in your exam. So let's rename this, rename by a name that has a space. Now, like for example, roots space 1. Alright? Okay, so I call the script roots space 1 and then I will run it. So what is the error? Basically the error is error using zeros class name input must be a valid numeric class name, error in roots line, whatever. So basically guys, I cannot have a name with the spaces. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rename it again, alright, without space, and then I'm gonna run it again, and then you can see that your answers will be here. Alright, now what if I have any typing mistake? So let's say I'm gonna remove this star from here, and then I'm gonna run it. What do you think will happen? What happens basically is that you will see the error in your command window explaining to you what is the location of this error in your script. So as you can see guys, MATLAB here is showing me the error by giving me the number of the line where this error occurs, which is here line 8, column 23. So if I click on this line here, MATLAB will take me to this error, and I should know that this is an unexpected MATLAB expression, so I should put a star and then run it again. Now guys, you can see that whenever you run your script, it will be saved automatically. So you don't have to save it another time, or if you make any modification and then you run it, MATLAB will save this. So run means save and run. Now guys, what you should know that if you don't want to run it and you make any modification and you close the script, MATLAB will ask you, like the Word, like the Office, MATLAB will ask you if you want to save the script, or you can click on the save and close it. But what I advise you to do is to run it, because you should know if the script is working well or not.